Hey guys, what's going on? Jeff here from Films at Home, and today I've got an interesting package to open. Hey guys, so thanks for coming back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Just a quick update, but I've been working from home the last few days. My company is sending everybody home, and so I've been at the house. I had to set up a whole new work at home environment because I don't really do it that often, and get everything all set up so that I could actually work for possibly multiple weeks. We don't really know yet, but that's why there's been a little bit of a lack of videos and stuff. There's just a lot going on right now in the world and in life and everybody's life, I'm sure. So I meant to get this video out earlier. Unfortunately, I didn't, but I got this really cool package in the other day and came in this black Ziploc case. And I want to show you guys what it was. I posted it on the YouTube community page, and a lot of people were wondering what it was. So we're going to break that open here and do a quick little review. Now, if you do like Blu-ray and 4K collecting and home theater, physical media, any of that stuff, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you enjoy the video, leave it a like and let me know in the comments if you guys picked this up, what you thought about it. Now we're going to break into this package. So this package came to me, and I honestly wasn't even 100% sure what it was at first. It says on the front, "Warning, if you've received this package, return it immediately. Do not open, do not watch. There's evidence that this footage is cursed. Viewing will result in feeling ill, hearing voices, and becoming cursed." And I say that I'm willing to take that risk. And so what we have here, and this is really cool, this is the Fear Footage 2 on Blu-ray in a red Blu-ray case. On the inside, it's a very kind of nondescript Blu-ray. It's just a white Blu-ray. And then there's also this really cool map insert that came with it, which kind of shows some of the area that the movie takes place in. So if you don't know the Fear Footage, I checked out the Fear Footage 1 last year on the channel, and it was one of the best found footage movies that I've seen in a long time. It was really a lot of fun. Now, don't expect this to be some Hollywood $100 million budget box office blockbuster. Like, that's not what this is, but it was a really cool indie found footage film. And the coolest part about it is that so many of these indie horror movies just go to streaming, or they're on like Vimeo or something. It's like, okay, you can watch them, that's cool. But, the team behind Fear Footage always made sure to put out a Blu-ray. Again, they've got an awesome Blu-ray here with the red case, which is super cool. And so they're huge supporters of physical media. And when I heard this was coming out, I immediately threw my hat in the ring to get a copy. I didn't know it was going to come in a kind of creepy black Ziploc bag and all that, but I made sure I had to have it. So now the basis of this is it's a direct sequel to the first Fear Footage. It follows the same storyline, and I honestly liked the first Fear Footage a lot because, like I said, it's low budget, but it feels low budget, and that almost makes found footage movies to me look better. It's hard to get the same magic that people had with like Blair Witch before the internet and everything, and like build up that suspense. But the Fear Footage did a pretty cool job, and the guys behind the movie actually had some really scary points. There are scenes in there that now that I've started watching other found footage like VHS, Hell House LLC, stuff like that, that it really reminded me of that level, but it was almost a little bit more raw, which makes it a little bit scarier in my opinion. So that was really cool. Now in the Fear Footage 2, I really liked this. I don't know. It's really hard for me to say if it's better than the first one. I think I still prefer the first one better, but this is a very worthy sequel. I had a lot of fun with it again. It follows that same storyline, and the whole kind of mystery around it is what's really cool. So the social media account attached to this goes and posts on people's things, hey, be careful, don't become cursed. They do a great job with all this packaging and promotion, and that's really the kind of thing that gets you hyped up for a movie like this, is all the kind of mystery surrounding it. Now, the movie's only 75 minutes long. It is just, it's English, no subtitles, and it's pretty, bare bones. Obviously, this is an indie release. You're just getting the movie with this package. I'm really digging the red Blu-ray case because it's been a long time since I saw one of these. Last time I saw a red Blu-ray case, I think was like Birdman. when that came out, and also 88 Films was doing red cases, but they said they can't even get them anymore. So however they got the red case, I love it for a horror movie. And this has a lot of really good reviews, and so it's not just me saying this. Like, if you look, there's all kinds of reviews all over the case, but you know, people that are into found footage have really enjoyed this. The kind of sad thing about it is that on IMDb, both this movie and the first movie have this one guy that just trolls the movies and leaves really bad reviews, which kind of sucks. I mean, is the movie a 10 out of 10? No, it's not a 10 out of 10. It's not Shawshank Redemption, but it's not supposed to be. But this guy goes in and he leaves 1-star reviews, and the only movies he's ever reviewed under multiple accounts is both Fear Footage and Fear Footage 2. So it's like, it's really weird somebody's made that their crusade to go out and leave bad reviews to an indie horror movie that, you know, this team is making with their own money, selling a Blu-ray off their own website, and it's just like a real grassroots type thing, and somebody's out there trying to ruin it, which seems really strange to me. Don't get that at all, but it's definitely not as bad as the IMDb rating says it is. I had a good time with it. It is pretty scary. There's a lot of moments in here that'll make you jump, but it's not cheesy. It's really not like so many found footage movies have the cheesy jump scares, and this one has really well done jump scares. It builds up a nice mythology. It's a very basic plot line. There's not like a million things happening. It's very simple. These guys were in the woods looking for the tape from the first movie, and that's the sequel, and that's what you get. And so, you know, I love the use of like night vision. I love the use of different camera techniques. It's a lot of fun to watch, and I really do love the fact that it is available on Blu-ray, physical media. You can add it to your collection, and that's the biggest reason why I want to keep supporting this series and this filmmaker and this group, because it's not often that indie movies like this will make it to Blu-ray. Another one I can think of is Never Hike Alone. That was another movie that made it to Blu-ray. That was an indie horror movie, Friday the 13th fan film. So that was really cool. I have that one as well. So there's like, I love supporting people who don't just put their stuff out on streaming or put it on Amazon and hope people rent it. I mean, you can also rent this on Amazon Prime. You can spend the $3, rent it, and watch it for 48 hours. But you know me, I'm a physical media guy, and I just love having this in my collection. So props to them. It's another excellent release. Everything came out really well done, and it's a worthy follow-up. If the first movie was, and again, these ratings are like, don't take these ratings as I'm rating this movie versus Shawshank Redemption. What I'm doing is I'm taking this movie, I'm rating it out of 10 based on like other found footage movies, other indie horror movies. Like, how does it stand up within its own kind of niche? And that's where I say like the first one was a solid like 7, 8 out of 10. And this one is like a good 7, I'd say a solid 7. So they're both very good entries. Now, there may be other movies that I rate an 8 that are better than this movie, but like I said, take the context of what I'm rating here, a low budget indie found footage horror movie, and that's what I'm rating it an 8 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10 on. In that genre, it's a very good entry, and I think if you like found footage, you'll really like this. So you can pick this up on the fearfootage.com. That's where you can buy the Blu-ray right now. It's the only place the Blu-ray is listed. These are probably going to be pretty limited, I'd say. I mean, how many could they really make? So it's a really nice collector's item, and it also really supports the filmmakers. But like I said, you can also rent it on Amazon, and I'm not sure if you can purchase it. I'll have to double check because I honestly didn't look because I need physical. But I'll leave links to that too, because that's another great way. We're all stuck inside right now. We're all going crazy. Spend $3, spend an hour and 15 minutes, support an indie filmmaker, watch this movie. And if you like horror and found footage and that sort of stuff, I think you'll enjoy it. So I'll leave links to that, as well as links to the website where you can purchase the Blu-ray, because that would be my favorite option. And I just want to give a shout out again to these guys from the Fear Footage. Excellent job with their marketing, excellent job with their promotion. I'm not being paid anything to leave this review. I just really liked the first movie and wanted to be involved when the second one came out and be one of the first people to check it out. So it is available now. You can get it now. maybe you'll get this cool packaging. I don't know if this was promo for reviewers or what it was. I think it's probably going out to everybody, but it's super cool. I'm going to leave this right on my shelf and keep it in the package because I think it looks awesome with that black bag. It just, a lot of people on YouTube are like, is it Cats or is it Blair Witch? Or like, they didn't know what it was. That's why it's really cool packaging. It's a conversation point to have on your shelf. And it is a fun movie that, you know, I would revisit at some point. It's very quick. It's fast paced, an hour and 15 minutes. And so it's an easy watch and it's a fun one. If you're just looking to watch kind of a creepy movie with some friends or have a fun movie night, this is a great choice if you're into that genre. It's not for everybody, so take that with a grain of salt. But, you know, if you are interested, this would be a series that I recommend. I would watch the first one to get some context for the second one, but I think you can pick them both up on thefearfootage.com. You can also find them on Amazon, so that's a great place to get caught up on the series. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you go out, check out thefearfootage.com and check them out on Amazon. I'll leave links. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Check out all the other links down in my description. And turn on your notifications and subscribe so that you can stay up to date. It's a crazy time in the world right now. I'm going to say this again. Don't be a jackass and steal the toilet paper. Don't be a jackass and take all the hand sanitizer and soap. Other people need it too. Just don't be a jackass in general, and we'll all be fine. We'll get out of this in a few weeks. I'll get more on a regular video cadence, but I have some cool stuff coming, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Hope you guys have a great, safe rest of your week, and I'll talk to you guys soon.